More to that a little bit later. But first, politics, if that's what you want to call it. There was widespread concern among Republicans this weekend. They are shocked and stunned. They just can't believe.
And deeply sad.
I mean, seriously, Paul Ryan is in shock.
You know, Paul Ryan endorsed him last week.
I know he didn't expect this.
How could he ever expected this to happen?
Well, that's what he says. He says,
It came out of left field. This coming?
Left field?
My God, a meteor. Wait, whoa, boom. What happened? Donald Trump said something that was racially insensitive?
No,
Never saw that coming.
He didn't have to do the endorsement.
Holy cow.
He did.
Kaboom!
Donald Trump continued to attack the federal judge overseeing the Trump University case for his ethnicity. Take a listen.
He's a Mexican. We're building a wall between here and Mexico. This judge is giving us unfair rulings. Now I say why. Well, I'm building a wall, okay? And it's a wall between Mexico, not another country.
But he's not from Mexico.
In my opinion,
he's from Indiana.
He's Mexican heritage, and he's very proud of it.
If you are saying he can't do his job because of his race, is that not the definition of racism?
No, I don't think so at all.
No?
No, he's proud of his heritage. I respect him for that.
You're saying he can't do his job because of it?
Look, he's proud of his heritage, okay? I'm building a wall.
Why did you refer to his ethnicity, Donald?
Well, because heritage is Mexican.
So
and
what?
Well, because I want to build a wall. And I'm getting along great, I think, with Hispanics, but I want to build a wall. There are some people that don't like that.
Some of the numbers don't indicate that. Do you think you have to dial it back?
Look, I have to be what I have to be.
If it were a Muslim judge, would you also feel like they wouldn't be able to treat you fairly because of that policy of yours?
It's possible, yes. Yeah, that would be possible, absolutely.
Isn't there sort of a tradition, though, in America that we don't judge people by who their parents were and where they came from?
I'm not talking about tradition. I'm talking about common sense, okay? He's proud of his heritage, and I think that's great that he's proud of his heritage.
But you're saying it's a barrier to him doing his job.
Oh, he's not giving me fair. He's not treating me fairly.
Okay, Trump's insistence on using the judge's heritage as a sign of bias was not well received.
Really? Wait. By members of the Republican? I don't understand. Nicole, how could they have seen this coming? Oh, wait, he said it last week.
Now, can I just do a poll?
Paul Ryan endorsed him.
Can I just do a poll, Nicole? Is that racism? Yes. Okay, Joe.
Completely racist.
Is that racism?
It's completely racist. Here you have a guy that is from Indiana.
Yeah.
From Indiana. I think his family, if I'm not mistaken, had been in the country of America longer than Trump's grandmother.
Reverend, now, is that racism?
Oh, it's absolutely unequivocally racist.
So the Republican Party, my Republican Party now, is racing behind and endorsing a man who says that if you're Mexican or
not Mexican. If American.
If you're born in America, if you're from Indiana, but you may have a little bit of Mexican heritage in you.
I don't even think he's first generation.
No, he's not.
It doesn't matter.
He's not. That you are incapable of being fair as a judge. He also said the same of Muslims, Republicans.
Good on you.
Really, good on you. You're endorsing this guy?
So...
The Republicans are denouncing this because they think it's horrible politics, right? Short-term and long-term. They also are morally outraged, as they should be, to say that a judge whose parents came from Mexico, to say that a Muslim judge, and the stupidity of it is compounded by the fact that he's arguing something having to do with a personal case.
Hold on a second. Let me just, I just want to be really clear here.
Please.
Now, they can't be morally outraged this week when they knew what he was doing last week. And by the way, I said it here on the TV box. And you can check it out on the TV box. I said, all the way back in December, I would never endorse Donald Trump so long as he supported banning 1.4 million people from entering the last best hope for a dying world, the United States of America, simply because of the God they worshiped, simply because they were Muslim. That has been out on the table while every Republican has endorsed this man. And I said, and I have stuck to it, I will never endorse Donald Trump so long as he supports a Muslim ban. I've said it clearly. Now, listen, I predicted And Mika predicted that the guy was going to win the nomination. Pissed a lot of people off because we were right and they were wrong. And they said, oh, you must be supporting him. Yeah. No, I've always been clear. Said I would never support a man. I also said what he said about David Duke was disqualifying. Yeah. Wrote it in the Washington Post. So these Republicans this week who were so shocked and stunned and deeply saddened and offended by this clear act of racism had all the evidence in the world before that he had done things that, again, stopped them from endorsing him. How do you endorse Paul Ryan, a man that supports the banning of 1.8 billion Muslims from ever entering the United States of America? You make him back down, actually. That's what I was hoping, that perhaps we could put pressure on him to back down and change that policy. Instead, Al, he's doubled down, and now it's people that may have, what is it, 1/16 Mexican blood? If you got 1/16 Mexican blood, then maybe you can't be a judge. 1/16 Muslim blood? I mean, this is unbelievable. He is getting worse, not better.
What the problem is, and which is why your position was so responsible for the party, even though I'm sure people in the Republican Party thought you were selling out when you would say that, is that you're talking about nominating him to be the president who will appoint federal judges. Not only are you dealing with his own bias, you're saying he ought to be appointing judges and senators that are running on his ticket who vote on confirming judges. I mean, the ramifications of this, that now we have a racist litmus test for who can be judges, and you're endorsing this, and you're running for re-election, or you're running for the Senate. I mean, this is amazing ramifications.
Has just put the House of Representatives in play.
That's right.
He cannot say, oh, well, Donald Trump's Donald Trump. Donald Trump's Donald Trump, but the House is asked. No. Now he endorses Donald Trump. He endorses his racism against Muslims. Paul Ryan endorses his racism against Mexicans. Paul Ryan endorses his racism against Americans who may have, oh, I don't know, 1/16 Mexican blood in there, saying they're disqualified to be judges.
But, Joe, here's